Huh, that's weird. I thought I asked for normal terrain generation when I created this world, but it spawned me in a flat area. Huh, go figure. Might as well explore a bit. Oh, what's that thing over there? Was someone here before I was? Let's check it out. Huh, what are these pressure plates for? Guess it won't hurt to step on one. Ow, 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 ow. Need to turn it off. Ow. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah, slime. Oh, I got killed. Are you serious? By a slime. It's dancing on my grave, too. That's... Hi, everyone. My name's SNerdField56. This is my first video on YouTube, and I am doing it on Minecraft. I decided to do it on Minecraft because I built something that I thought was pretty cool. It's a turret dispenser, but this isn't a normal turret dispenser. This is a turret dispenser I made using Redpower and Wireless Redstone Chicken Bones Edition. So I thought I'd make a video for you guys showing you how to build this. Well, the turret dispensers in general. So let's come over here and get a nice little layout then. First thing we want to do... Oh yeah, before I forget, the things that we're going to need, the components, we're going to need an AND gate, 3 NOT gates, 1 timer, 2 wireless transmitters, and 2 wireless receivers, and then a lamp, red lamp, green lamp. These can be any colors of your choosing, but I decided just to go with red and green. We're going to need a lever, pressure plates, and dispensers. The number, these are primarily up to how big you want to make this. So it can be any number really. And then stone. Well, the stone you really don't need, but I'm using it. Okay. Though, if you want to find the recipes for this, I'll have a link down below to the Redpower wiki where you can get all the recipes for these. Okay, now with that said, let's lay out an area to build all this. Okay, so we're going to want... So I'm going to start with 5 dispensers. And if you're doing this, you want to keep it about 2 blocks out. And you want to make 2 or 3 rows of pressure plates. And if you want, what you can actually do is also set up some of the sides so they have dispensers. But just for the purpose of this, I'm only going to be sticking with 1 main row. Okay, so now next thing we do is we're going to need to dig down a bit. What we're going to want to do is dig right under the pressure plates. So then we're going to want to dig a hole 3 in. Oh yeah, okay, and let me get my red alloy wire, and we're not going to need this. And now what you want to do is just wire up the bottom so we get the redstone signal from all the pressure plates. Alright, and then route it up. Okay, so this is where we're going to build the circuitry. The first part we're going to want to put is the NAND gate. Now what this is, it's pretty much like an AND gate, where multiple inputs are fulfilled, and you get a redstone signal. But this one's like it has a NOT gate integrated, hence a NAND gate, where by default it outputs a redstone signal, but when all the multiple inputs are fulfilled, it turns off. Okay, now next part, we're going to need a timer. We're going to want to set the interval for 0.350. This is what I found is the fastest, though, and that's probably the fastest it can go. That's what I've tested. Though you can configure it so it maybe goes a little slower, or if you can figure out a way to make it faster, that's also pretty cool. Okay, so now let's get my NOT gate, put that there, and then we're going to want to take your wiring and wire up all the dispensers. Alright, so we have this part already built. This is one of the main pieces. Now for the next part, we're going to want to set up 2 NOT gates like this. And this one will fulfill the first input. Now we're going to want to set up a receiver and transmitter. And I'll explain, and you'll find out the purpose of this in a little bit. Purpose of these in a little bit. Okay, now you can notice 2 inputs are fulfilled, but you're probably asking yourself, how do we fulfill the third? Well, what we can do is, and let me turn it back to dawn. Okay, well, it needs all 3 inputs for the desired output, but you can actually configure it so only specific inputs are active. Like, for example, if I were to shift right click on this one, see, it closes it off. Pretty much. That red line disappears, so we're pretty much closing off this input. So these are the only 2 inputs that'll give an output then. So now if we try, see, it's working. The turrets are active and such. And that's because this NOT gate is active almost constantly, so this first input is fulfilled. So then we have the second input that needs to be fulfilled, which gets fulfilled every time we step on the pressure plate. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, you want to make a alert system to tell you whenever there's monsters outside that your dispenser is taking care of, so you don't go outside and get shot by a skeleton, or, get killed by a zombie, or, get blown up by a creeper. And let's also say you want a safety trigger. Like, for example, you want to go outside your house, but this is out there, and you don't want to get shot up, so you want to be able to disable the system so you can go outside without these killing you. So, I'm going to show you how to make a little control panel that they can control all that from. And I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so now let's put our red light here, and then our green light here. Okay, so now, but first before we do that, we want to pick some frequencies. Let's make that 1000, make that 2000. Okay, so now, let's put this here. No, I didn't want to do that. Put that there. And then the receiver we want plopped down like this. Okay, so the transmitter we're going to want to make 11. Well, not 11, but 1000. And then we're going to want to make this 2000. Okay, now let me grab my lever. Alright, so now let's step on this for one moment. Now if I turn around, we see this light's on, because what's happening is this wire is keeping this NOT gate turned off, which is not receiving which then this transmitter is never not receiving a signal. But then when I step on the pressure plate and that wire turns off, this NOT gate reactivates. Well, it activates, outputs a signal to this, which then gets transmitted over to this receiver and outputs the signal to this wire, which then shows up on the lamp. And now, see, it's not working. It's not firing or anything, because what's happening is when I pull this lever, it outputs a redstone signal to this transmitter, which then gets received by this receiver and turns off this NOT gate that's always on. So then the first input is not fulfilled. So when you try hitting the second input, it's not going off because the first input isn't fulfilled. Oh yeah, if you guys also want, I also have figured out how to rig this up with a button. But if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a separate video on it. And and I'll also throw in how I'll make all the logic circuits and wire too. If you guys also say that in the comments, or want to just make a video on this, I might throw that in. How rig this up with a button. I might throw in the recipes. Alright. Well, let's test this out now. Let's get a few stacks of arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's actually working. Oh yeah, I'm 1 stack short. Crap. Alright, so now they're all filled, ready to go. So now let me just disable the safety trigger. And oh wait, oops. Not peaceful. Ow, ow, ow. See? And there you go. That part works. Now if I disable it, see, it's not firing any of its arrows because it can't. So that's pretty much it. This is my... I'm definitely thinking of throwing in a download for this world, so if you guys want to check out the logic circuitry, you can definitely feel free more to. You definitely can. Also put a few links down below for the Redpower wiki, and links for the forums where you can actually get these mods too that I'm using right now. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is SNRField56. I hope you guys liked it. Like, favorite, and comment. Because if you guys really like that, let me know. Nah, slime. Go away. Go away. There we go. Oh yeah, where was I? Yeah. But like I said, I'll throw in a download. I'll leave the links for the mods and the pages. But let me stop. But yeah, like I was saying, this is pretty much it. Well, my name is Field56. This is my torch system. And yes, see you guys later. Take care.